guys, it's Mia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see, my hair is all in rollers and today I thought I would film a get ready with me. So like obviously like 0 to 100 hopefully at the end of this video. But yeah, not looking the best right now. But anyway, tonight we actually have, well, I've actually been invited to a VIP event, which is very, very exciting. And they said I could bring a guest with me, and obviously I'd bring Andre. So yeah, and it's actually a dessert place, which I'm so excited about. It's called Heavenly Desserts. So I'm so excited to go there tonight. You'll probably see it all over my Instagram. So yeah, so I'm filming this Saturday. Hopefully I can get this edited soon and you'll be able to see it. So yeah, I just thought I'll do a get ready with me. And that's why I put my hair in rollers already. Well, not rollers, like pin curls. Mia, my best friend, taught me how to do this. Hopefully I've done a good job as she did the last time she did it, because she's great at that. But hopefully mine is as good. So yeah, I don't have long. I literally have like an hour. So we better get cracking. So yeah, I really hope you're going to enjoy this. I hope you learn some new tips and tricks. I'm going to be talking my steps, I think, as well throughout the video. I think we're just going to be doing like a soft glam today, but normally when I say soft glam it turns into a full glam effect. But yeah, let's hope for the best. So I really hope you enjoyed the video and let's get straight to it. So obviously, like I said, we're going to an event, so we want to be looking very glam tonight. And so what I'm going to start off is I always start off with my brows. So I'm going to be taking my Pink Honey Cola Cubes Brow Hold, my favourite product for my brows. I always use this, and what I love about it, it's very, very quick and easy. So all you need is a spoolie, and you also want to spritz your spoolie with water. So they used to come with these like little water things, but they don't anymore, just for the environment. But yeah, I absolutely love this Pink Honey, absolutely ride or die product. I really, really like it. So all you want to do is take the spoolie, swirl it round in there, then you have the product on the brush. So then I'm going to grab my mirror, and I'm just going to start by brushing up the brow. So this is basically that soap brow technique. So a little tutorial how to do the soap brows. So all you want to do is basically push up the brow, and it looks very, very extreme at first. It always does. And with the tinted one, because obviously there is a tint to it, there's excess at the edges. So we'll just wipe that away after. But all I'm doing is just pushing up the brow, coating the full brow through. And then what I do is I take my finger and I run that over, basically just to set it. So you just want to make sure you're constantly flattening that brow down. Okay, same on the other side. I always make sure I've used all of the products off the brush first before I get any more, because there's always a lot more on the brush. This product lasts for so long. It's a great product to have. And I just love how it's very quick and easy for the brows. So again, just going to push that up. And I'm not a big fan of the full laminated effect. I like it to look a little bit more fluffy and natural. So I'll be showing you how I do that as well. Yeah, I'm so excited for tonight. They just contacted me on my Instagram, and my makeup Instagram. And they just said, you know, we love your work. And we have a VIP event on Saturday. They contacted me like 2 weeks or like last week, and they just said, you know, we'd love you to come and like show your work off there and bring someone with you. And I was like, yes please, a dessert place, I will not say no to that. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a great night, me and Andre. Andre was very excited about it because Andre loves desserts. So, yes. Okay, so there's basically the soap in the brow. So, now, to basically start with the brows again, I'm going to grab my angled brush. Okay, so for the brush, I'm going to be taking my Molly O'Brien Molly brush. And I'm just going to be using a MAC, like dark brown eyeshadow. I really like this to use for my brows. I find it's the best for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow the hair shape strokes through the brow. So I'm just flicking the product through, And I'm basically just filling in any of the gaps from the soap, because obviously what the soap does kind of separates your brows as well. So just run that over again. And I always find it looks really messy before the concealer, so just wait until the concealer and hopefully it'll look a lot better. So yeah, just flicking that through the brow, making sure I'm getting in all them little gaps so I'm not missing any product. So I want to know, how are you guys? I'm sorry that I haven't been very active on my YouTube channel. I really do mean that, I am sorry. I've just been really busy at the moment with makeup, dancing of course, because now we're back to dance lessons since we've been back from Romania. But yeah, also as well, new setup in my beauty room, so that will also be coming soon. I'm going to be doing a room tour on my new beauty room, so yes, I can't wait to show you all that. So yeah, I thought I'd do my makeup on here today because I didn't want to show you my hair process because I'm not the best at hair. So I said I might save that to another day until I am a little bit better at it. Also, let me know what videos you'd like to see next as well. A Q&A with Andre again, because I know that was a really popular one. But yeah, we're very excited. Also, we're super excited because next week we're actually going to Ukraine. And I cannot wait. It's for a dance camp. They're allowed to run dance camps there, so we're going to be going. Ukraine's one of our favourite places to train because it's, you know, we're dancing against all of our competitors again, which will be super exciting. So yeah, we can't wait to just get back into that environment. Okay, so going to be moving on now. And for today, I'm actually just going to be using a concealer to carve out my brow. Normally I'd use like P. Louise base or HEYYYYE base, but because I don't want to be, I'm not doing like a full creative look, I'm just going to be doing more soft glam. So I'm going to be taking my favourite concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm going to be taking a Molly O'Brien Gym Bob brush. It's my favourite brush to carve out my brows. So I'm just taking a bit of that concealer on my mqueen palette. And I'm just starting underneath the brow, keeping it flat against the eye, and I'm just following the brow shape, just basically cleaning that up. So yeah, like I said, really excited to go to Ukraine and get back into that competitive environment. So hopefully I can get this video up before Ukraine. I'm very busy at the moment with like dancing, especially dancing. Dancing's like manic, but I'm absolutely loving it being back. Hopefully this is all over soon, everyone. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Okay, so when I've just applied that there, I'm going to be taking my Molly O'Brien Tour brush. As you'll see, I'll probably be using a lot of Molly O'Brien brushes in today's tutorial. One of my favourite brands for brushes. So I'm just going to be making sure I'm tapping this concealer in so it is a nice even base on the eye. Also got, like I said before, we're going to be using it as an eye primer for today. Yeah, Christmas is soon, guys. I keep saying Christmas is soon. It's something like 70 odd days until Christmas, but I'm just so excited for Christmas. I really am. It's October at the moment, and obviously the autumn. I feel like this time of year is my favourite time of year. Like autumn and winter, I think, are my favourite seasons. But yeah, I'm also soon, I'm going to be doing like an autumn haul because I've got a lot of new clothes recently. So I'm going to be filming that soon. I'll probably film that tomorrow, maybe, and try and get that edited and up. But yeah, got lots of new clothes, so obviously I want to share that with you. So, like I said before, just make sure you're always tapping in your liquid product out the way. Having a little bit of like a hormonal breakout at the moment. Never normally break out, but I have this time. It's a bit sad, but we'll just cover that up with makeup. The power of makeup, as always. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to eyeshadow now. So for today, eyeshadow choice, I'm going to be using the Scott Barnes eyeshadow palette. One of my favourite eyeshadow palettes, especially for warm and neutral tones. So that is what I'll be using today. So we're going to dive straight in. I'm taking a Molly O'Brien Char Char brush first. And I think I'm going to be going into the shade Foxy first, which is this shade. So it's like a warm brown. So I'm just taking that and I'm just going to start by packing that on. So I'm just doing small tapping motions. I'm just taking that along the eye. Like I said, I'm going to try and go for a soft glam look today. Don't want to go too heavy, but I say that and then I come out with a full-blown smoky eye. Okay, so I'm going to take the same brush, tap all of that excess off, so there's not any left. Then I'm going to be using a light-handed motion, so holding the brush lower, and I'm just going to start by doing tiny circular motions just to start diffusing that shade. I'm just thinking what I need to update. Obviously, like, I've been to Romania. I was there for 5 weeks. I went to Barcelona and Croatia while I was there. Had the best time with Andre's family. It's always so lovely to see them all again. So now we're going to go into more of a lighter shade just to dust it out a bit more. So I'm going to take a because I've been saying Molly O'Brien so much, a Morphe M4433 brush. I nearly got that wrong. So I'm going to take a bit of Risque, I think that is. Yeah. So I'm just going to take a bit of that and just help smoke that out even more. So I'm just smoking that out. And then I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. This has got no products on. This is a Morphe E27 brush. And I'm just making sure it's all blended at the top. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker shade as well, just to darken up the crease a little bit more. Molly O'Brien Jessie brush. And I'm going to take the shade Woody here. And just going to pack that on a little bit. Just there on the outer corner, just to really focus the darkness a little bit more there. And then I'm going to blend out with that Chitchat brush again. So just doing them circular motions along the outer corner. One of my favourite techniques is always just going back and forth with the brushes I've used to basically create that seamless blend between the shades. So yeah, as you can see, it's getting darker and darker by the second, this look, but we don't mind. It's just nice to get glam. So yeah, I'm very excited for tonight. Excited to eat some desserts. I'm just mainly excited for that, to be honest. I think that's the only reason why Andre's coming. Because they did say they've actually invited a lot of makeup artists to the event. So yeah, I don't think Andre would have come if like there wasn't dessert involved. I'm sure he would though, just to make sure he's there for me, because he's very much like that. Okay, so I think that's mainly the eyeshadow portion done. I'm going to do a little bit more blending just to make sure everything is blended together. Just taking a bit more of that lighter shade on the top. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And everything is blended together. Hope you can hear me okay, because I forgot to put my AirPods in. And normally the sound quality is better with AirPods. But there's no one in the room, so you should be able to hear me okay. Okay, so I'm wondering whether to do a cut crease or not. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we'll just do it. Okay, so I'm just going to take the concealer again because it's already there. And I'm going to take the Molly O'Brien Jim Bob brush again. So I'm just going to coat my concealer brush on both sides. And I'm just going to start by tapping this on. Normally the technique I teach is where you apply it in the centre, you look up, and it creates like a little line, and then you can follow it. But I'm kind of in a bit of a rush, so I'm just going to do it freehand today. Okay, I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. I'm going to add a bit of glitter as well, just to spice things up a bit. See, I'm not doing too much of a harsh cut crease today. I want it to be a little bit more softer. So normally if I'm doing like a harsh cut crease, I would take either Vaseline or micellar water and a cotton bud and like carve it out. But because I am doing more of a softer look, I say softer, but you get what I mean. So I'm just going to take a clean flat brush and just take like more of a whiter eyeshadow, it's like a cream eyeshadow, it's in the shade Muted, and this is a Morphe M166 brush, and I'm just going to tap that on there just to set it before I apply the glitter, otherwise it goes a little bit glunky when you mix a liquid with the glitter. So I've done that, and then I'll just blend that edge out. Okay, so now that's done, going to go on to a bit of glitter. So I'm just thinking which one to use today. I'm going to go for Gatsby by Peaches and Cream. It's one of my favourite gold glitters. The pigment drops as well with it. To drop a couple of drops into the lid. And I'm going to use a small flat brush to apply it. So this is a Morphe M124. And I'm just applying that where I applied that cut crease. Just tapping that on. And then I do a lot more of a lighter motion at the end, and then just tap that in with the finger. Like so. Same on the other eye. Okay. So now we're just going to finish off with liner and lashes. So I'm going to grab my eyeliner. I'm going to be taking more of like a brown eyeliner today. It's just like a dark brown. MAC, and it's in the shade Lowlights. And I'm going to grab a small brush for this. I want to be a little bit more detailed. And the P. Louise Acid Rain brush is out of the collection. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this liner. I'm doing more of a gradient liner, so it goes thin and then thicker at the end. Just going to add a little bit more definition to the eye, and it also helps cover the lash band. Just going to start by blending this out at the end. Just going to tap that in, like so. Okay, same on the other side. I think actually eyeliners is one of my best things that I'm good at. I can do it super fast, but very neat at the same time. Because I know a lot of people struggle with eyeliner, but I think it's just because of dancing, because I always apply eyeliner for dancing, because it creates so much structure back to your eye. I actually timed myself once how quick I could do eyeliner, like just a wing, and it actually took me 4 seconds. Well, obviously on one eye, not on both, but yeah, on one eye it took me 4 seconds. So yeah, very speedy. Obviously I'm not doing that today because we've got an important event to go to. It's not really important, but you know, I want to look good because there's going to be pictures taken. and we don't want to look like my eyeliner's going everywhere. I'm just tapping that in. So now we're going to come on to lashes, and for lashes today I'm going to be using my new ones. These are the Envy ones by Mael Beauty. Them in the box, I absolutely love them. Very fluffy, very wispy. Probably one of my favourite ones in the collection that we have so far. So they're the ones I'll be using today. So I'm obviously going to be taking my Mael Lash Glue, the best combo. I'm just going to be taking that along the rim of the lash. I'm going to do that to both lashes to make sure they dry properly. Best tip for lashes, I always say, is to make sure you always let your glue get tacky. Otherwise, if you try and apply it when the glue is wet, it just will not stick properly. It's just going to slip around, and that's when you start to get very, very irritated. So I'm also going to be using my Mael Lash tweezers as well. So I'm going to take the lash, apply it in the centre of the eye. Just pinch inner and outer corners down. I also think with this new setup the lighting is a lot better, because obviously you can see in this big mirror here I had these studio lights, but I also have my ring light here. So you can definitely see a lot more clearer, well hopefully anyway, but you guys can let me know that. So as you can see, these lashes have so much volume to them. I will be doing like an updated version of the lash tutorial, because obviously we've got new ones in the collection now. We've also got bottom lashes, which I'm so excited about because not a lot of brands do them. So being very individual, which I love. Okay, so now they're applied, just going to wipe any of the excess underneath. I have a little bit of white eyeliner on this one from a look I did the other day. So we're just going to grab my mascara and just apply to my natural lashes and just cover that white liner up there. But I never normally apply it to the lash itself because I don't want to ruin them. But I will be doing also soon as well a cleaning video on how to take care of your Mael lashes. So I'm just applying that to my natural ones. So there's the finished eye look. Obviously I'll finish underneath my eye when I finish my face. So but we're going to come on to the face now. I love doing face. I just feel like it does change the way you look. So I'm going to be taking the Advanced Moisturiser first, one of my new ones. I got it in my glossy box monthly box that you get, and I absolutely love it. It's a hyaluronic, how do you say that? Hyaluronic, so it's really good for hydrating the face. So I'm just applying that all over, massaging that in. Skincare is super important before foundation or any face makeup, because it's just going to make your skin prepped and nice and dewy for the foundation to go on. Primer, I only like to use primer on my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily throughout the day. So this is my Smashbox Photofinish primer. Just going to take that in my T-zone, and it's just going to blur the pores so they're not seen in any photos. But yeah, just taking it in the T-zone. Primer is basically like a border for your foundation. This is how I always explain it, because foundation obviously can sit into the pores and that can look quite heavy, and then that's when it starts to look very thick on the face. So primer basically just stops that from happening, especially around this area here. So I'm going to be grabbing foundation now, and I'm going to be taking one of my favourites at the moment. It is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation. Mine is in the shade Warm Sun. So I'm just going to take that on my metal palette, just 2 pumps there. And I'm going to be taking my Molly O'Brien B brush today. Just gonna take that on the face, just tapping that into the skin, bringing that down the neck. As you can see, it does not match my face at all, but it does match my tan on my neck, so please don't come for me about that. I wish I would have done like a Q&A today as well, but I just didn't have time to do it as well as the makeup. But I hope you have enjoyed this today. I just hope, you know, you enjoy just seeing me. Because that's what I love about YouTube. I just sit there and just watch them. I feel like, you know, they're having a good chat to me. So last Sunday we did an online show, which was very, very cool. We absolutely loved it actually. It was so much fun. It was just a really great experience to learn and just to take on from. So yeah, we really enjoyed that. And then after, we went out with our PT. But she's not really our PT anymore. She's like one of our closest friends. She's called Hannah. You've probably seen me all talk about her on my Instagram. But yeah, if you're looking for a really good PT, I feel like she's really good for dancers, because obviously dancers, there's like a certain, not like look, obviously there's no look you should look like, but it's like you don't want to be too muscular. And she's very good for toning and leaning up, which I love, and that's what I'm always looking for, and I've seen massive results with her. So yeah, please check out Hannah, everyone. We have been loving her, and we've been also having a mind coach as well over lockdown, quarantine, and she has basically just really changed us, how we think about ourselves. She's called Christina. She's called the Ballroom Coach on Instagram, I think, and she's just insane. So you really need to check her out, because she's literally changed our lives with how we think about everything. We're thinking about everything so much more positive, and it's a great time now to get a mind coach, I think, just to help you through these times, you know, because they're not the easiest. So yeah, we're absolutely loving it. We're loving both our, you know, PT and mind coach. They've really changed our life, both of them. Taking my Tats concealer again, just gonna tap that underneath the eye, just on areas I need it a little bit more to highlight or conceal. And I'm also going to be taking that Molly O'Brien Tory brush again, and I'm tapping that in. I like to take a concealer brush to blend out my concealer now a lot more. I used to always use a beauty blender. See, I always go back and forth with my beauty blender. Just depends really what day I'm feeling. But yeah, today I'm feeling the brush. I just feel like you can get a little bit more detailed, like under the eye. You can get super close to that under eye with it and not messing up the eyeshadow. So just tapping that in. I always go back over as well with the foundation brush, just to mix the two shades together, otherwise it's like a harsh contrast of a lighter shade. I always say go one shade lighter or two than what your natural skin colour is. Hopefully we're doing good for time, not too sure, but I've tried not to ramble on, because otherwise when I ramble, that's when I stop doing my makeup and I'm like just talking. So, but I couldn't do that today, not at all. Did not have time for that today. So I hope you like the look, everyone. I just love getting glam. I just feel so much better. Because I'm confident, you know, going out the house without makeup. But I feel like it's just nice to pamper yourself sometimes, you know, get a bit glammed up, feeling great about yourself. Just nice. Okay, so I'm going to be taking, I'm actually going to do a bit of cream contour before powder. Just decided then. So I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Tantour contour today. Cream contour. This is in the shade Light. I don't want like it too dark, otherwise it goes a little bit muddy. So I'm going to take my Molly O'Brien Arabella brush. Going to take that. Just tapping that into the cheekbone. I take literally the smallest amount. I don't like it to look too cakey. I always tap in them liquid products, like I said. Just adds a little bit more definition back to the face, especially when you come on to bronzer after. Because I actually am not a fan of using like contour palettes anymore. I prefer to use bronzers. I feel like it gives it more of a natural finish and more of a bronzed look instead of looking more of a grey toned. So when you're doing contour, the same for cream or powder, you want to take it around the perimeters of your face. And I like to take it in like a 3 shape. So I don't want it to take too much. I'm just mainly using the excess off the brush a lot of the time. Time to set the face. So I'm going to be taking Molly O'Brien Kaz brush, and I'm going to be taking that Morphe Bacon set. This is in the shade Banana. I'm just taking this right underneath the eye. And I'm patting that in straight away. I'm not a big fan of baking because I find it dries my face out a little bit. So I like to just push it straight into the skin straight away. So I take this all in my T-zone area because that is where I get the most oily throughout the day. Smile lines. And then just the centre of the forehead. I don't take it here because we'll set that with powder bronzer. I only take it just here if I need to clean up any of the contour. But not a lot. I like it looked a little bit more natural. I'm not a big fan when it's like too harsh. Much more of a softer contour. So now I'm going to move on to contour slash bronzer. Going to be taking my MAC bronzer today. This is in the shade Dark Deep. I'm going to be taking my Doll Beauty DB2 brush and I'm just going to tap this along that cheekbone, and I'm always tapping upwards. I like to focus this so from the corner of the mouth, top of the ear on that angle, and I just tap up. You can see me in the mirror there. I'm just tapping that upwards on the face, so we're always creating more of a lifted motion. Obviously a bit on the nose as well. The forehead, just on the perimeters, just to warm up the face, and on the neck. Dress code is smart casual, so I think I'm just going to be wearing my nice smart trousers and a nice blouse. It's always my go-to. They're actually my new trousers that I got from Zara. They'll probably be in the haul actually, the new autumn haul when I do it. So I'm going to be taking my Scott Barnes blush palette. I'm going to be taking a mixture of Sweet Cheeks and Mango Fizz, taking a Doll Beauty DB10 brush, and I'm just taking that on the apples of my cheeks. Just tapping that on and then blending upwards again. Just adding the colour back into them cheeks. Blush is my favourite step of my makeup routine. Makes the biggest of difference. Truly does. Brings so much life back into your skin and you look a lot more healthier when you apply blush. Okay. So now I'm going to come on to highlighter. I'm going to be taking the Be Perfect Get Wet highlighter today. It's one of my new favourites. Or if I don't use this, I'm normally using one of the Molly O'Brien highlighters. I always swap between them. So I'm going to be using a My Kit Co. Which one is it? 212 brush. Just going to take a bit of that. Just applying that to the highest point of the cheek. This is in the shade Soft Silk, if you wanted to know. I'm going to take it on the tips of the nose and then the inner corner of the nose. I always find that's where the light hits the most. And then Cupid's bow. There we go. And I've decided I'm going to do a nude lip today. So I'm going to grab my lip liners, the Vibes lip liner. And, well, it's actually not a lip liner, it's an eyeliner, but I prefer the eyeliners over the lip liners. It's from Cosmetics. I'm sure you've probably heard it. She's a YouTuber called Imagination, something like that. She's called Imogen anyway. And she brought out her own lip line, and I really love this lipstick, but it doesn't have a name of it. But it's my favourite nude lipstick anyway. I prefer pinky nudes. So yeah, that's the one I'm using today. And I've nearly run out, so I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. So yeah, I don't really suit brown nudes. I look a little bit dead when I apply them. I always prefer to go for a darker lip liner. Down at the lip. And then always, to finish off, always a gloss. Always has to be a gloss. So I'm going to take in my favourite gloss, which is Jeffree Star I'm the Boss. Is it I'm the Boss? Yeah, I'm the Boss gloss. So pretty. Then just going to finish off underneath the eye now. So going to grab that dark brown eyeshadow first. I like this makeup look. I think it's not too much actually. Probably is to a lot of you guys though. I'm gonna take that dark brown eyeshadow first and just go underneath the eye with that. Then I'm going to blend it out with the lighter shade. Make sure I'm smoking that out. To finish off, I'm going to take P. Louise blank canvas. I'm just going to be taking this on a small brush like this, and I like to apply this in my waterline, and it just brightens up the eyes a little bit more. And then just going to grab that blending brush again, just to make sure there is no harsh lines. And then I'm just going to take a flat brush again and just take like an eyeshadow just to set it in place so it just doesn't budge. Otherwise I find if it's left as a cream, it starts to budge a little bit throughout the day. And then last but not least, going to grab the mascara again, apply that on my bottom lashes. I think bottom mascara makes a huge difference. I feel like it makes your eyes look a lot more open. So this is, I don't think I said the mascara actually before, this is the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. It's my favourite one. Now the final step. So I'm just going to take the Molly O'Brien Kyra brush and Be Perfect Get Wet highlighter again. I'm just going to take that, pop that in the inner corner. Never be an inner corner highlighter, and I always take the tiniest bit just on the top of the brow bone. And then just blend that out so there is no harsh lines. And everyone, that is the finished look. So I'll do a little bit of a close-up now. So yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Hopefully, if I do get time at the end, because I feel like I'm a bit on a time rush at the moment, but if I do get time at the end, I'll try and get a video of all my hair down and, you know, outfit on and everything. Obviously I'll get pictures at the venue, so I will include this in the video at the end. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me. I really hope I look a lot better from the beginning now to the end. Oh, lipstick on the teeth, beautiful. Actually, a trick for that, everyone, just pop your finger in your mouth like that. As you can see, all the excess that's there goes onto your finger. Obviously wipe that off as well, you don't want that lingering on your finger all night. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, I hope you loved the look, and yeah, I hope to see you all very soon. Like I said, stay safe and love to you all. Bye, and please, you know, watch. I'm sure I'll add a few pictures in at the end. I hope I do anyway when I come to edit it, and don't forget. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the pictures if I do add them in. But yeah, love you lots. Bye. So lol. Here I am again, literally like 5 seconds later. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my hair, how it turned out. As you can see, actually, I got my hair cut and I got bangs, everyone. If you can you see these little bits? I got like bangs. So yeah, let me know how you like the hair. But yeah, you know what? I think I've done a pretty decent job. Can you see that? So yeah, I think I've done a decent job with the hair. Obviously they have to drop a little bit the curls. But yeah, you know what? Thank you, Mia, because your tips help me. I remember the other week I was asking her, like, you know, can you help me? Because I've got an event. Well, it wasn't an event, it was like a fashion show I had to do. I was like, you need to help me. I can't remember how to do it. So yeah, she taught me through some tips. But yeah, I love these little bangs. Look at them. How cute are they? Obviously, but they go that way. But yeah, if I get time, like I said, I'll show you my outfit. Obviously, I'll insert some pictures from the event. But yeah, oh, I'm so happy with my hair. It was better than last time. I did like a trial run the other day, and it went like, I don't know, it didn't go like curly like this, it kind of just went like spirals. It literally looked like, I look like Goldilocks, literally I look like black haired Goldilocks. But yeah, today it's gone a lot better, it's a lot more curly now, more bouncy curls. But yeah, the finished makeup and hair together, I think it looks quite well, actually not quite nice, very nice actually. Very happy with it, hope you guys are too. But yeah, just a quick last thing of the hair at the back. But yeah, actually let me know if you want to see, oh hi guys, I can see you through that. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial on it. Because you know what, I'm pretty happy with it, so you never know, someone might want to know. Well, I'm sure you all don't, because I'm sure you all know how to do it. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and like I said, try and get some snippets of the outfit in before I leave. But yeah, have to tidy up this mess before I go, otherwise I don't think my mum or Nana are not going to be very happy with me. But yeah, I love you all so much, and I'll see you all soon.